Alrighty, what up guys, it's me, GamerGuyTV here, and welcome to another episode of Subnautica. So, I do not remember what we did at all last time, but I do have a couple of things that I want to talk about today. We're at the 18 day mark until Thanksgiving break, and I just want to say to you guys, I spent a lot of September and October, or let me just reflect a little bit to you guys on sort of like the past couple months. So it is November 5th right now, first video in November. So we can sort of celebrate that it's November already. But like, one of the things that I want to talk about is the fact that in, September, when school went back, I was so focused on counting down the days till September was over, and then until October was over, and then until Thanksgiving break, that, I never really took a chance to just sort of live in the moment. As fun as being a summer camp counselor was, that is a summer job. I'm gonna apply in around a month to work full-time there, or work part-time, but not have it be just a summer job. And one of the things that, one of the things that I was really thinking about is, September went by pretty fast, but October went by in the blink of an eye. I said that about September, but then I really mean it with October. Like, that was a, you blink and it's over kind of thing. I just want to say that, I never really took the chance to sort of live in the moment. And that is currently one of my biggest regrets about the fall. But speak of talking about the future, I do want to give you guys a little bit of like what I'm guessing the next 2 months are going to look like. So in 2 months, it'll be the new year. Basically, what I'm going to say is, there's a video going up tonight. There'll probably be a video going up Sunday. And then we'll probably have a video, I'm going to try and do Friday and Sundays like normal. But in case that doesn't work because I have a bunch of tests or a bunch of other commitments or something of the sort, the next month or so it's going to be normal video schedule. Like I said, we've got around 2.5 weeks till Thanksgiving break. And one of the things that, I'm going to try and do a Thanksgiving special. The two things I really want to do over Thanksgiving break are, I want to stream on Twitch again because that was a lot of fun. And I miss it, and it'll let me get a little bit of money, even though it's only going to be like a couple cents. And the other thing I want to do is I want to get my Pomodoro Timer app out on the Google Play Store so that people can start downloading it, and I can start, making a little bit of ad revenue from it, and I can start on something else when winter break rolls around. Those are sort of the two things that I want to do. Maybe three. I think I mentioned three. But I'm going to try to get together a Thanksgiving special. The Halloween special didn't work out because I ended up losing the files. I filmed it and everything. I just ended up losing the files, so I couldn't render it in time. And I apologize about that. But one of the things, towards the end of November, school will go back. It'll be like 2.5 weeks, and then it'll be winter break. You know, winter break is a much longer break. It's like a 2-week break. Apart from summer vacation, it is the longest break we get in a year. You know, at that point, my goal is to basically, the first few days of the first few days of winter break, I'm on vacation. So I will very happily take my vacation and not worry about making YouTube videos. But then after that, I'm going to try and stream a little bit. I'll probably have a get-together of some of my friends from over the summer. Winter break, I really just want to, relax. I've been doing so good this year with good work habits, good study habits, stuff like that, that I don't want to mess it up. So, I'll stream over Thanksgiving break, and I'll stream over winter break, but then once school goes back from winter break, it's going to be another 2.5 months until I stream again. And I apologize to you guys for it, because I know all of you enjoy the live streams, and I enjoy them as well. But I can't just... There's no way I can stream every Friday night and keep up with school, and like I've said before, I'm going to choose school over this just because it will get me a little bit farther in life. But in the end, a lot of you guys may be asking me, what's the plan for January to March? You've laid out the plan for November and December. What about January, February, and March? And my answer to you is, I don't know yet. In terms of school and stuff, I'm starting to think about how I'm going to handle the next couple months with different tests and different essays and stuff like that. That's the only reason I'm thinking that many months in advance. Because I'm also thinking about, how am I going to format my 2021 year in review? Because I'm definitely going to do that, because so much has happened in 2021 that I don't want to have that go unnoticed. I don't want to do a ton of stuff of like, let's get rid of 2021. But I did enough stuff in 2021 that I feel like, to some degree, I do absolutely need to make a video on it. To another degree, I probably don't. But for right now, I am going to make a video on it. I may change my mind, full warning. But, I'm trying to think about that, and I already know a little bit about, like, January, but I'm not promising anything. But I know I've got a couple robotics competitions. The last 2 weekends in January, I've got robotics competitions. I don't know about, like, those first 3 weekends, and I don't know anything after that. But I know that I've got, like, robotics competitions then, and squash season starts Monday. A lot of my winter stuff is now starting to pick up. And I will tell you that, I haven't necessarily thought about February and March and April, January, I sort of know the next 3 months. About, like, November, I've just got to make sure I can hold out till Thanksgiving break and not get burned out. You know, that is really my big challenge, is not getting burned out before Thanksgiving break. But then after Thanksgiving break, I need to start the conversations of how do I go about applying for the job that I want, how do I go about doing that? What do I need to submit? Do I need to schedule an interview, or do they know me well enough? Like, stuff like that. I know that's end of November, early December. And then I know end of December, I am out for winter break. That is the next 2 months, and then I know in January I'll need to get trained for the job that I will hopefully get. And I know that I'll have robotics the second half of January. So I don't really know anything after that. But I know squash ends mid-February. I can't remember exactly when, but I know it goes from about now to mid-February. So I'll probably know more about, like, February and March once squash season is over. March, April, May, those 3 months are going to be weird. And I say that because I'll have finals to prep for. I'll have, I'll be working weekends. I might have Frisbee. I'll have all this stuff. I'm hoping to have a girlfriend by the summer as well, but we'll see where that goes. I'm going to have all this stuff in the spring, and I'm going to need to manage all of it. So I can't promise you anything about those next 3, about, like, March, April, and May. I can tell you that, November, December, yeah, those are cold, but those are Christmas time. That's fine. The cold's manageable. When we get into January and February, that's when we get, like, snow. And I can tell you, if those months went as fast as the past 2 months have gone, then it'll be over in the blink of an eye. I don't think they will. And I think I've said it before on this channel. But, like, one of the things that I don't remember about last year, because last year was just weird, but one of the things that I remember about previous years is, like, the 2.5-month stretch between Thanksgiving, or between the start of school and Thanksgiving, goes pretty fast. But to some degree, it's going to go pretty fast because you've got, you've got fall athletics outside, the weather is nice, it's back to school, you can see all your friends again. That 2.5 week block, that just depends on the year and the workload and stuff, because some teachers just have fun, other teachers try and cram an entire unit into that 2 weeks. It really depends. But, that next 2.5 months, everything is cold. Everything is cold, the days are short, the nights are long. It's not necessarily brutal, but it's not easy either. So I think that'll be one of my big challenges, because once the weather gets warmer, I can start, like, going running again and Frisbee and stuff, and then I can start taking shifts at work without having to like bundle up like crazy, things will change. Things will get better. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed, please consider doing so. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.